Good afternoon. My name is Trampas Johnston. I am the Engineering Project Manager here at the City of Show Low. City of Show Low recently has been working really hard on making our community more inclusive and accessible to people of all abilities, including this amazing playground and splash pad. I'm standing here today in a disabled parking spot to talk to you about ways that you, as members of the community, can also help make our community more accessible, and that is through proper use of these disabled parking spots. These spaces are designated for people with disability. It allows them a safe and inclusive access to the many facilities we have here at the city. In addition to the parking spot, it's always accompanied with a striped area. The striped area is an access aisle. This serves as an unloading zone for people with disabilities in and out of their vehicles, as well as inclusive access to the many facilities we have here at the city. This access aisle is typically a minimum of 5 feet wide. It can be shared by 2 parking spaces, which you may see a vehicle back in, and that is a perfectly acceptable use for that. It's important to remember that these are not parking spaces. This is an important loading zone for people who have a disability. We don't want to block that with your vehicle. We don't want to park over those lines. We don't want to leave shopping carts in that area as well. So we want to keep that in mind. We ask you as members of the community to use these spaces as you need them, but also be on the lookout for people who might be abusing these accessible parking spaces. Do remember though that disability can be invisible, and there are various reasons why someone may need to utilize this accessible parking space. I'm now standing next to a van accessible parking space. This van accessible parking space has a wider access aisle than a standard accessible parking space, and that is to allow room for a ramp or a lift to deploy for loading and unloading. We ask that you not utilize these van accessible spaces unless you have a ramp or lift, or if no other parking spaces are available. If you see someone who is abusing one of these disabled parking spaces, you can report that abuse using the Parking Mobility app that's available in the major app stores to download. The app will walk you through taking pictures of the violation, whether it be someone parking here without a placard, or they are parking over a line, or even they are blocking an access aisle. You'll take pictures of that, do a quick write-up of what the violation is, and that will then get reported on to PD, and they will take care of it from there. Thank you for your time today.